Hello my fellow gamers, I'm Geek, and welcome back once again to our next episode from the Modern World Modsauce 2 server. This is episode 29, believe it or not, and today we want to continue on with something that we were trying to do at the end of last episode, but as you can kind of gather, we didn't have time to do, and that, if you don't know what it is automated alchemy. And you already know, alchemy we do with the little cauldron just over there, but we just want to go completely nuts, automate everything in the base, and I mean everything. And to do that, we've had to do a little bit of research. Obviously, I think we did this prior to the last episode, I'm not sure, but here's the page. And to do the automated alchemy completely, we need to make these things here, the alchemy constructs, and themselves aren't too expensive. Just a few vis filters, some more essential tubes, essential valve, and some great wood. And luckily enough, we have everything in the system, so we can near enough theoretically make it from the go. So that in itself has saved us a hell of a lot of time. Plus the fact last night did all the pre-setup work just to get everything blooming ready. So we just need to remember where the hell it is. So alchemy constructs. There we go. So shift click on you. So we just need one, and we kind of short on the vis filters. That is just a little bit on the bloody pain. Where are you, vis filters? Have we got enough for everything here? And we don't seem to have any gold. Thank God crisis averted. So let's fine with that. Get back onto Thaumcraft. Alchemy constructs. So like that. Voila, we have our second one. Now let's just borrow this. There's no point in doing it all manually now, is there? No. I'm really excited to actually get this fully up and running. So have we got enough channels here? Let me just think. I think we do actually have, so we'll set that up momentarily. So I'll take you down. I'm not sure. I think we do still need the night underneath, so it's not much really to worry about. So place you down like so. Don't think we need any water on it, so it shouldn't be an issue. Place you two on here. Go like so. And where's my wand? It's still in the blooming system. And damn it, can't get it. What the hell? I'm chucking stuff everywhere. Right. Anyways, right click on that. Voila. And let's have a little click on it. See what the inter is like. Click on that. Right. So I think we just place the said item, or it should be said the catalyst item in there, and he should pump in and the main stuff that we need. So let's say if we want to make Formium, grab some iron out of here. We don't really need much. And if we throw just say said iron in there, it says we need 4 potentia, but we kind of don't have any. And to get the potentia in the system, I think there is one specific item we can use for that, and that, if memory serves me right, is this thing here, the Essential Provider. That shouldn't be too hard, just in case we have to put an interface with all these things around, the infusion altar. And how bad is it? Is it? Oh, it's a minor one. Okay, that isn't too bad. I just need to check. Have we got enough of the freaking aspects to actually make it all? So one of them was Machina. That is a full 64. Yes. And we need 32, 16, and 32. So 32 auto. Bugger, we need to refill you. And Prometio, we think we're fine on you. And the last one is Presentio. So how we doing for you? Okay, not bad. Right, we just need to really fill auto. Right, we'll do that, and we'll get straight on it. Right, everything is now set up, and simply click. Oh, I really don't get why it shakes so violently when it sets up. Really don't know. Maybe something to do with the stability of it, but I have absolutely no idea. I think it's just like a visual thing, just to make it look like it's just activating. There we go. Last one, and should I say that's the last one? Voila! Oh, cool. Strange Whispers, real secrets here. Yeah, I'm slowly and steadily collecting warp. Yeah, that is going to be fun later on, but we'll get to that when we do come to it. So now we have this, we can now near enough effectively provide Essentia to this little thingamajig here. This is going to be really intriguing. So connect it up like so, and now I've got even less room to play with. That's going to be freaking fun. So let us grab a few cables out so we can literally hook this up, and I believe it should change colour. Do that like that. Give it a second. Offline. Waiting for you to come online. There we go. Online. So now we can, I think, make stuff. So let's just try it out. This is going to be the fun one. Right. Throw in the iron. So we want to make some formium. Click on that. That is wow. That is actually really good. And the cool thing about this, it automatically provides whatever Essentia is you need for whatever recipe. And I've seen to have this the wrong way bloody round. Right, I just need to sort this out. But I think we can worry about that at a later time. Right, so now, in essence, we want to automate this and actually have the ability to actually use more blooming, have this thing do more recipes. And there is one way of doing that. And if we just go to obviously the same one as we went before, and go to the last page, you'll be able to see we can make these little thing called matrices, and fairly easy in essence. And we'll just throw in our wand, type in matrix, because I'm not bothering to freaking try and remember how that thing is spelled. So I think it's not too hard. Iron, that and that. And as you can see, if we just happen to look at this at the moment, you'll be able to see we can only really create the one. But if we happen to say to put this one on the side, like so, click on that again, we can now create two more. So that is slowly but surely adding more recipes and doing more stuff. Right, now we just want to automate this thing entirely. This is going to be the exciting part. So grab ourselves an interface. Make sure I can spell it right, because I always seem to have freaking problems with that. Right, interface, grab you out. I'll turn you into like a small one. I need some more cables. Should have really grabbed more out. Perfect. Throw you on the back like so. Really would have been better if I had it facing this way. Really would have been better. Right. Click. Click on that, click on that, wait for you to be hooked up. There you go. Perfect. Now, let us create a recipe so we can make formium. This is going to be the fun one. Right, so, iron, like so. Make it a crafting recipe. So, now we just need some formium. Grab you out there, like that. Now we can place it in here. There we go. Right, I'm intrigued. What's it say on here? We've got all these bloody patterns. So we've got enrichment chamber, fluid can spend enrichment chamber. The massive freaking section we have there. What's this? Pulverizer, sawmill, open crates. It's on here somewhere. Oh, there we go. Let's actually register it. Wow. Right. Let's make some formium. So. Oh, that's one thing. I need to put need a chest. So let's just grab that. That'll instantly take it back into the system. Where's my freaking pickaxe? Damn it! We want the system to actually register. Oh, the sparks are going. Sparks are flying. Also, you may have noticed I'm busy creating a nice big blooming node here. This is the one we're going for, and you can see. It's slowly filling up. I've added 2 nodes for it. We'll be doing a few things extra, but in time, we'll get onto that in a little bit. So, place our ender chest on here. So, it should directly go straight into the system once we've made it. So, formium again. Let's just say, we want 10. Because I don't know how much potential we've got. Do that. And it's creating it. That is just absolutely epic. To be honest, I'm not too sure about having a chest here. I may connect up a cable and have an import bus on this side and just having it going down into a hidden floor piece. That I reckon might look a lot better than that, but in essence, that is absolutely fantastic. I can't believe that. I'm so happy with this. Really, I'm so happy. Right, our next task, obviously it's not the nodes, is we want to try and speed up our mana production, you know, for our little Britannia room just over there. And as you know, I'm on the wrong blooming side. As you know, we are currently using the crops to make cakes, but we aren't necessarily making that many cakes. We kind of really slow. So it's been like 4 or 5 days and it's near enough full, but we just want to speed it up if we ever happen to go nuts and just make an absolutely stupid thing, something stupid and complex from Britannia. No idea. There's a few items in there that do require a lot of mana, but I can't really remember exactly what them said items are, so I'm just gonna grab all this cable because it doesn't really make much difference how much we use. And I think we need an Essential export bus. Let's just have a look, see if we have any in the system. No, we don't. So can we make one? Have we got all the items? Yes, we have. Perfect. So, wrong side yet again. always love doing that. So, simple thing is, we're gonna connect it to this line just down there, and then gonna go all the way up, say up that way to just underneath here. I've kind of freaking hammer out to this point. So where's my hammer? Might as well get the last few out that we don't need, like so. Voila. Right, get rid of you like so. I'll pick you up in a minute. So hope this will work, but we'll find out when it's all set up. Is that one extra tube? It is. I forgot. I didn't realise that. Ah. Oh well, we'll sort that out in a minute. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Send your tube like so. Lamp. And it hooks up. Ooh, right, let me get this set up and right back. Now, as you can see, this is done, though it still does look a little bit out of place, you know, with this ME cable coming down from the ceiling, even though we have changed it to green to, say, match the theme of the room when we do eventually come to design it all. Yeah, that bit I'm not particularly looking forward to, but it's going to be a challenge in itself. Another thing, this ME cable here, I'm probably going to push it into the wall or into the ceiling, at least one more block like I've done with the floor. That way when we come to do any fancy chisel 2 blocks, it won't make it obvious that we use the facades. Like, I know for a fact any chisel 2 blocks we do use this season are multi-block formed. These stick out like a sore thumb, so that's probably something we need to sort out. But yeah, well, that's something we can do much later in time. But anyways, let us right click on our little Essential export bus. Place down this bottle of Essentia de Herba. So just case of right click on there, tells it we want to pump in herb into that. Give it a second and it should theoretically start pumping Essentia into this, though it hasn't really started. Let me just try something a little bit different. There we go, got it bloody working. I don't know why it wouldn't work with this bloody thing, the export box, directly into our little lamp, but as you can see, our lamp is on and it's working like a charm. I just have to make sure I keep the herb actually fully stocked up. I think we've got around about 500 or something like that. I think it's about 400 now. Going to the right one, obviously. What are we on? 499. So it is using it very slowly, but if I keep it supplied with herb, it shouldn't really be much of a problem. I.e., get some saplings out like so, like that. throw in. I've got 11k's worth, so I've got more than enough to use, and I can just go absolutely bloody nuts on it. Oh, this is gonna be awesome, absolutely bloody awesome. Right, I just need to try and work out a situation, a setup where I can directly pump saplings in to give me herber, and then it can just pump the herber directly into these little lamps that I'm going to have set up all across this room just to increase the speed of it. I'm probably not going to have it on these two because I hardly think they're going to work on it, but it's definitely going to be an interesting one. Oh, this is fantastic, really. It really is. And I've got loads more to set up. Right, next job now is to have some fun with the nodes. And by that, we've already done the research, obviously in between episodes, because I thought I wanted to get some of it out of the way. And that is this stuff here, the node stabilizer. And what basically this thing does is, if you just put this on top of put a node on top of one of these. I'll just make one just to show you guys. So let's go in here, go down there. Like that, and I really wish it worked with the scroll button because it's bloody annoying. Right, wrong one. Node stabilizer, like so. We got enough fizz, perfect. Right, so if we happen, say, just put our great big node on this one here, and let us just pick you up, place you on here. You'll be able to see this fancy little orb that's just appeared around it, and that means it's stabilized to an extent where if we happen to put this little bugger right next to it, it won't suck any of the fizz it has on it. So that means we can really compact these things out. But the main thing is I want to have the setup where these things aren't super close. Obviously, as you can see, this one's been going for a good hour or two, and it really hasn't gone down, and this thing is growing slowly. It's like, you know, when you see the examiners on the top, that thing was got from there, and that started out from around about 30 odd, so, and that was over the course of a couple of days. So that is just ridiculous. And if you wanted to turn it off just to completely drain a node, all you need, little lever, grab one of yous out, so 1, 2, like that. Didn't need all freaking 8. And just in case, plug it down like so, turn it off, and give it a second, and then that thing will start sucking again. Or it will in theory. Right, we're not going to really bother with that. Right, we're just going to place you back here, and hopefully you'll work. Right, I just want to place you down. Get rid of yous because I don't really want to fancy using you at the moment. And I want to make the other little node stabilizer just to get us going. Right, can we destroy that? Yes, we can. And that is this thing here, the advanced node stabilizer. The only problem with this one, as you can see, yeah, this is an extremely dangerous one. I need to make sure I've got enough of all these aspects actually in these little jars. But one thing I can't wait for is when we do eventually move in terms of here, we've already started, we've got the quantum ring here, so it really won't be too long. I'm going to get rid of all these jars, and there is an item in here that we can use, but it isn't displayed. But we can go into any eye and just show you anyway. It's a hell of a lot easier to do it this way. And that little item, if I can remember which one it is, this one, the infusion provider, basically does all the jobs of these. But as you can see, we don't really know a recipe for. Oh, okay, that's the wrong one. Yeah, we don't have a recipe for it because we haven't necessarily unlocked it yet. Right, have we got all these said blooming aspects? Right, we need 32 aurum, check. And what else do we need for this one? So go down, go to you. Right, Auto, Potentia, and Pagentio. So Auto, check. We have 32, that's fine. Pagentio, okay, we're running low. Let's jump into put on Potentia. Where are you? Where are you? Oh yeah, right, we've got enough, right. I think we can have some fun making this, and also there's another little thing that we could try and make. This thing, harnessing Viz. What this thing does is gives you the ability to harness the orb, or a node, so you can actually use it to recharge your wand, like wirelessly, because there is some cool little items in it, such as these things. These Viz relays, and what it allows you to do is transfer Viz directly to, say, one of these, a one pedestal or something like that. I think so, but you can also use a Viz charging relay. I think you can use those on these things here. You can just put it on and it charge up directly, but we can automatically do that with the A system. But to do that, we need to do some more blooming research, which mean I think it is that particular one in general. Right, I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna just get most of this stuff made off camera and then do that in fancy blooming infusion near enough on. Okay then, it's time to get our fancy and very supposedly dangerous freaking infusion done. And also I've done a few little things. Obviously the research here, yeah, that one is for the Viz interface. Basically, you know what I said before, allows us to enhance the Viz on our A network. So that in essence is gonna be pretty cool. So I'll just get that. Might as well have a quick look before we do this. So what does it exactly say? Viz relay interface. So we need a P2P tunnel and a balanced shard. So having discovered the Viz power network, you can now pursue the measures of linking your digital system with this network. After observing how Viz flows through a network of Viz relays, you believe you constructed digital device to harness this Viz. By utilizing peer-to-peer capabilities of the digital network, Viz can be imported, tunneled, and used in your digital devices. Ooh, that is actually fancy and actually quite cheap as well. Only cost 2 per primal. Is there anything else it says? Okay, some other stuff. I think we'll get onto that in a little while. So, first things first, dangerous freaking infusion. Everything is filled up. We've got more than enough aspects. So, dangerous one, here we go. First one, I'm done. Oh my god, I can't believe that. This is dangerous and it's the most stable thing ever. And there we go, it is done. We have our advanced node stabilizer. Ooh, very fancy. And I can't remember exactly what it said in the book. And let me just have a quick little peek and go to obviously the right one. Where are we? Advanced node stabilizer. What did it say? Advanced node stabilizer perform all the functions of lesser versions with a few major differences. Firstly, they still prevent lesser nodes from having their Viz drained. I think that's just a case of if you have a lesser node in, stabilizer and you don't have it on, I think it's still protected. Or even if it's on, I'm not entirely sure. Is anything else it does say? And secondly, it has a higher chance to improve unstabilized and fading nodes. Oh, that does sound intriguing. If I do find an unstable node, that actually might work, right? Unfortunately, it costs a lot more power from a stabilized node. Still not enough to drain the Viz from it. But even the brightest node will have its recharge rate almost completely negative. Okay, I have no idea what the hell that means, but definitely intriguing, right? One thing I want to try is actually hooking a node up to the A system just to see exactly how it works. So we do have a node literally ready and waiting. It's just a random little crap node that I found. Place it here a minute. Oh, don't turn it on. You can see 2642. So it's not too bad. It's not the worst. It's not the best. So it's one we can literally live with freaking throwing out. So how do we do this? Throw you on there, let you turn on. Nice, so it's not particularly doing anything at the moment, it's still doing its usual stabilization thing. And the next thing that we want to do is we want to at least just show you guys to harness the Viz. That is one of the main things, but obviously this is just to show you guys. And later on, we will be doing this little bad boy here. This is the one we want to do eventually, so I can't wait for that. Right. to harness this. Let us go to that one. My God, I'm still trying to get used to the bloody speed of this thing. Really hard. This extreme sash. It's just complete and utter bonkers. No, don't need that one. I need normal Thaumcraft. So where are you? Right. No transducer. So we've got everything in the system. It's going to cost 32 of each aspect. And are we out of something? I'm sure we're out of something. What is it we need? Oh, we need another node stabilizer. Figures, right, that's not going to be a problem. One of those in there. Another one of those. Press like that. Voila. Cool. I think we need like a redstone signal to actually activate it. So, place you on top. Nothing's got happening at the moment. Put a redstone on it. Let's just put a redstone. I could either do that or leave her. I don't think it really makes much difference. So I'll place you on top. Go like so. And there we go. You can see they've gone down to 0. It's harnessing the viz. And just no idea how long it's going to take. May take a few minutes. May take a little bit longer. And then we should get at least a harnessed. Oh no. That is going to be really interesting. Thinking while we're waiting for that, we might as well get a few little bits and bobs made. Firstly, we want to do the little A2 thing. That is this viz relay. So we just need to make a balance shard. Luckily enough. And we have a good few in the system. And I've automated it. As you can see, middle click, done. Yeah, I love that. And I just need a P2P. I think we still have a few left over. Yes, perfect. Right, let's just place you in. Hopefully you won't cost too much. No, we down anything? Alright, we're down on that. Just checking we're down on Terra. That's perfect. Right. Place you there. Place you there. Viz relay interface. Aha. Perfect. So, I think we just place it there. Now, is it done? We have an energized node. Cool. That is actually pretty fancy. So, if we just say put that there. How does this thing work? Do we need another little? I think we need a little little viz relay, and that I think is that thing there. Yeah, viz relay. Right. Let's just make you very quickly viz relay. Where are you? Right. Very simply, like so. What? Oh, we got 2 of them. Nice. Right. Place you down, like so. Place you there. Nice one. Okay, we don't actually need that one. So pick you up. So, theoretically, R1 should recharge those 2 aspects, at least Terra and Aqua. Right, let's just have a look. My God, it's getting too tight around here. And no. Okay, I'm a little bit stumped by this. Right, I just had a little look in the book. I'm not too sure how this thing is meant to work. Obviously, it's meant to suck viz into the system. That's why I bloody made the thing. But some reason or another, it doesn't seem to want to charge the bloody wand up. As you can see, it's not doing anything. Terra and Aqua's not going up. So that in itself is just a little bit annoying. And one other thing is you can't move these things. Otherwise, they do happen to just explode. One other thing I think that they do is if you take them off but leave them, they may end up recovering. That thing I'm not too sure, but I just want to show you guys the recharge thing. That's how it does, but you can do it like that and it shoots the beam straight onto the table. So obviously, let me just get my wand just to show you guys. This is basically what the thing does, or is meant to do, in this bloody table, or you know, this freaking interface here. So place it down there like so. And charging that up, like so. It's not going the quickest because we haven't got the biggest node, but give it time, you know, with that one over there. I want to get it to around about 200. That will be amazing if that does happen. How's the one doing right now? 88. It's not doing too bad. 91, 87. It is definitely getting, as you can see, node is staying put at 5. And as you can see, we're kind of just using, we're using Aqua now. Nice. So it changes, obviously it changes colour depending on what you're using. And now, those 2 are full up. So, very, very cool. Right, we want to take this thing apart, and hopefully this thing won't explode. As you can see, the sparks are flying again, and give it a second. This thing should go back down to 0, hopefully. Can I destroy this thing? Oh yes, I can. Get rid of you. Oh my god, why am I destroying it with a pickaxe? I don't know. Right, we'll just get rid of you as well. Seriously, I can't get rid of that. Okay. I have no idea how long that's going to take, but I'm hoping that will return back to a normal mode. But from what I saw on a video, that it should go back down to 0 once it's finished, and then go all the way back up. How about, can we remove? There we go. It's gone back to down 0, so it's no longer energized. So now it's just a case of, will it go back either fade or it'll go back to normal? So fun. My god, I think I've only just cracked the nut of Thaumcraft properly now. Most things now I've got automated. This is going to be awesome. So what I'm going to have to do in between episodes now is at least try and get my A setup up and running inside here. Obviously, I said before, quantum ring here. Probably get some monitors just in these slots here, you know, for the patterns and a few little bits and bobs. Other than that, it's slowly coming together, but we still need to get bloody started on this freaking room here. It's still looking like a bloody mess, but all of the mana we have is filling up. Just look at that. I know we didn't even come across this in the whole episode, but this is 4 days of freaking just eating cakes can do to you. So many pools, and we can just do absolute bloody nuts. This is brilliant. This absolutely bloody brilliant. So on that note, I think unfortunately we are going to end it there. Yes, we know we did cover quite a bit, though some things I didn't quite get round to. I know I wanted to do a little bit more with this, but I wanted to at least get the main few nodes I had with these little stabilizers, but we're kind of just waiting for this one, and we've still got tons and tons to do. This is probably going to take a while. Yeah, so I think maybe next episode, one thing we need to sort out is power, because we've got loads of plans sorted out, because we want to do power. We want to get spawners going, because we need to be able to get tons of freaking aspects or essentia from wisps. And also, one other possible is maybe digging into our tools, but that we won't be able to do until we got a freaking absolutely bloody mental power situation. Yeah, I've definitely got some freaking fun times ahead, yes. My god. So anyways, if you have enjoyed this episode and really do want to see much more from my adventures on the server, please do make sure to like, comment, and most important, please do subscribe, because every single like, comment, and subscription helps my channel so much. And I'll see you next time.